Welcome to Stay at Home Wellness, where we talk about why wellness changes so much after becoming a stay at home mom and what to do about it. I'm Hannah Stewart, and today we're talking about a cleaning routine that has absolutely simplified my life and given me time to do the things that I actually enjoy. So, some of you out there probably love cleaning, and if you're one of those people that loves cleaning, you're probably not watching this video because you're probably not wanting to get your cleaning done by 10 a.m. You're probably wanting to drag it out all day long and clean. But for the rest of us who don't love cleaning, who just want to get it done so they can do things they enjoy, this video is for you. So let's dive in. So there are 3 steps to my morning cleaning routine. The first step is dishes, and all of these routines I add in after breakfast. So the first step is dishes, and there are 2 ways I approach dishes, 2 ways to attack them. The first is that I try to do dishes every day while I am cooking. So that means while I'm making eggs for breakfast, while I'm making food for lunch or dinner. As soon as I get the food on the stove and it's cooking, I just turn around and try to wash as many dishes as possible. That way, after the meal, I have fewer dishes to wash. My second tip for doing dishes is to do dishes after every single meal. This is something that was actually a really huge change and adjustment for me as a stay-at-home mom, because I was one of those people that would let their dishes accumulate for multiple days in a row. And if you've ever done this, you know that sometimes they can get moldy, which is a little bit embarrassing that I know that, but I'm just telling you and being honest, that's where I was. Sometimes the dishes can get moldy. A lot of times that food will get dried and crusty, and you have to go at it with a scraper thingy thing to get all the gross crustiness off of the dishes, and it's just no fun whatsoever. But that's where I was. And so what I started noticing, though, was that when I observed people that actually had clean houses, because I was really intrigued about how you manage to have a clean house with multiple children, they did their dishes after every meal. And so I just came to the conclusion, this is something I have to do, and it's something I worked really hard to achieve over time. Is just building in that habit of, as soon as I get up from the table, I go to the sink and do my dishes. And at first it felt like pulling teeth. Now it feels second nature. I don't even think about it. So that's my first tip. Do those dishes every day after breakfast. My second tip is to do something with the laundry every single day after breakfast. So after you've washed your dishes, do something with the laundry. If you're a mom like me that only has a couple kids, you may not need to run a load every single day. But what I like to do is some days I will take the laundry and I will throw in a load in the washer. Another day I have that load in the dryer and I fold laundry that day. But every day I try to touch the laundry in some way after a meal, and that ensures that we don't run out of clean clothes to wear. Another tip that a friend gave me, Erin, if you're watching this was you, is to never let your hamper get more than halfway full. Right now, I think mine is, but I try to, that's kind of how I gauge, oh, is this enough laundry for a load or not? It's just to gauge, is it more than halfway through? And by doing that every single day, touching the laundry in some way, I don't have to get to the point where we're out of all the clothes or my husband needs socks and I'm like, I'm sorry, honey, we have nothing. I can't help you. Figure something else out. Wear sandals to work, right? You don't want to get to that point. So by doing it every day, I don't have to question, oh no, he has work tomorrow. What am I going to do? So that's been something that really helped me. And it probably takes 20 minutes tops every day. The third step that I do every day, or most days, if I'm being honest, most days, because I don't think I do anything every single day, is to wipe down the bathroom. And my mom taught me something that was super helpful with this. Instead of using all these different kind of cleaners and wipes, it's something where you need to gather a bunch of supplies, climb up to a really tall shelf and find the chemicals that you need for this or that. She just had us put a little jar plastic tub thing, I'll link to it in the description so you can see what I'm talking about, of Clorox wipes. So she would just keep one in every single bathroom, not just one, she would have one in every single bathroom, right? Because it makes it easy. And we would get out those Clorox wipes, wipe down the sink, wipe down the toilet. Sometimes we'd wipe down the shower. So that's something that I do every day. And that way I know if we have company stop by, because we actually have that happen quite a lot. We live in a community where I have lots of friends that do drop by, or family or things like that. I know our bathroom will hopefully not be disgusting if I've wiped it down that day. Although I do have a little boy who's potty training. So you do have to kind of constantly be vigilant if you have something like that going on. So you might be wondering though, Hannah, this is a wellness channel. Why are you talking about cleaning? And the reason is that if you are a stay-at-home mom specifically, cleaning and your cleaning routine actually affects your wellness routines because they're all intertwined. So if you are a mom that doesn't have any cleaning systems or cleaning routines, oftentimes what ends up happening is that if your child takes a nap, you spend all of that nap cleaning. And I actually used to do this where my child would go down for a nap and then I'd attack all the day's dishes and I'd do the laundry. And it got to a point where I felt like I was always on. Either my kid was awake or I was doing chores all day long. And it was really hard to fit in routines like food prep or working out or even pursuing hobbies, which I think can actually be really healthy for moms, having an interest outside of their kids, because kids can go through really low spots. I think it's actually really helpful to have a few other interests or pursuits as long as they're not sacrificing your kids in any way. So, all that said, if you don't have a cleaning routine, if you don't have clothes to wear, if you don't have dishes, that's how you're spending any free time that you get. But if you have a cleaning routine, suddenly you have the capacity to build in these wellness routines as a stay-at-home mom. So this video is actually sponsored by my business, Wellness with Hannah. And I truly believe that wellness for moms changes drastically once you become a mom, and not enough people are talking about it. Moms are the furthest thing from lazy, like I was talking about. Oftentimes they're working all day long, but so often we're characterized as lazy because we can't get the baby weight off, we can't find time to work out regularly. And a lot of this has to do with the fact that we're trying to use old habits from when we were working in a new environment, and it doesn't work. So you need to learn new habits as a stay-at-home mom in order to incorporate wellness routines into your life. So if you feel like you're at a point where you're really struggling, whether you've gotten a new diagnosis or you're recognizing I do not have as much energy to be around my kids, whatever it is for you, if you feel like I'm in a spot where I need some more help, some more support, even if it's just for a couple weeks to get the ball rolling, I would love it if you consider booking a call with me down below at the link below. I am a wellness habit coach for stay-at-home moms. Stay-at-home moms are the people that I focus on because I feel like it is so different for moms. And so if you're someone that recognizes they need help, I would love to give you support in that way. So I'd love it if you check out the link below. And that concludes our podcast today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you have a great week. Please like, subscribe, and join me next time for more stay-at-home wellness.